Hey everybody, good Saturday morning. It's First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Thought I'd do quicker updates. Instead of these long extended vlogs, we'll do a quick update this morning. Here's the latest. Here's our storm system. You can see it. I've got a couple things on. At the radar turned on and the watches and the warnings. Now the first thing you're going to notice, I'm going to stop this, is that our system is got a lot of snow up in this area, a band of rain here, a little bit of flurry activity here, but not a lot going on here. So today's weather is mainly going to be in this area where there's not a lot going on. But let me show you the updated warnings and advisories. I'm going to turn the radar off here for a second. But you can see the winter storm warning. We've been upgraded to a winter storm warning across most of the Interstate 40 corridor, which includes the Greensboro area back towards, Statesville, Hickory, all the area in pink back to Asheville. Charlotte area, we're in our winter weather advisory. Now, this is not for snow, folks. This is primarily for a wintry mix and primarily ice. Now, even though we're in our winter weather advisory, a trace of ice can prompt a winter weather advisory. Remember, black ice will actually give you a winter weather advisory. So this isn't going to be a widespread event that we're looking at right now. I'm going to go to a different source and we're going to pop this up just to show you to look at the surface reports. Now, this is showing all the reports of snow, rain, sleet, or ice at the ground. So you notice the radar returns here over North Carolina. We had a little bit of snow come through the mountains this morning, and there's a few drops of rain showing up in northern Georgia, but there's not a lot of reports of precipitation in this area. The big shield of snow is up here, and as this moves, most of this is going to stay up to our north. We're watching this band of rain, which is going to move in from the southwest and overrun the cold air at the surface. That's the concern going into this afternoon. I'm going to go back to or tonight, I should really say. I'm going to go to the temperatures here real quickly and just show you what the temperatures are over the Carolinas. Mainly in the 30s and 40s. Everybody is above freezing except for Boone and Jefferson, which is in the upper 20s. The dew points right now are right around 20 degrees. This is all key because as this moisture moves into the area, a lot of it is going to evaporate before reaching the ground. So that's what we're going to see going into tonight. So let's turn off the radar and the satellite, and we're going to show you some model data here. I have it turned on already. This is the short range rapid refresh model. And the nice thing is when you get close to events like this, you can actually show this stuff in real time to kind of see how things unfold. So here's our short range guidance. And just to show you, we're starting this morning. We'll go into the afternoon hours. I'm going to stop this at 18Z, which is 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see nothing going on. Pretty much quiet. We'll go to the afternoon hours. I'm going to back this up. And you can see going through the afternoon hours, nothing's going on. We get to 5 o'clock tonight, 6, 7, 8 p.m. tonight. You can see some moisture moving in. Notice just a little bit of mix. Now remember, all day we're going to be kind of warming up a little bit. And I say warm, maybe into the 40s, but not, that crazy warm, but above freezing. As we go through the evening hours, you can see the moisture starts to move in. By the time we get closer to midnight is when the bulk of this moisture starts to move in. And as we get closer to about 1, 2 in the morning, this is the peak of the event. Notice what's going on in Charlotte. This is solid rain. Now, that doesn't mean there couldn't be ice mixing in there, but that's a lot of rain or a light freezing rain. Most of our worst weather is going to be up in here. And you can see the area in pink is sleet and maybe ice, and then the blue is some snow. So this is the area we'll be watching for the biggest impacts from this winter storm. I really think across the Charlotte area, this is going to just be a really cold rain, and we'll go through time, and you can see how the system just kind of is pushing through, basically getting closer to, about 4 or 5 in the morning. Let me go to the next guidance here. As we go through the morning, the NAM model shows a little bit more ice. So I think this is something to keep an eye on for the potential for more ice in this area. But as we go through the morning hours tomorrow, we'll get to about 7 a.m., the system starts to move out, and by the time we get to the middle of tomorrow, the system is all but gone. So it's a quick hitter. It's basically coming in tonight after 8 p.m., and then it's gone by tomorrow morning. So my biggest concern is pretty much stuck with this right now. We're going to be focused on this icing right here, and the reason there's an advisory in the Charlotte area, there could be a light glaze or a trace in the treetops. I still firmly believe that we're going to be just fine on the roads, except for those areas in the winter storm warning. Across the Charlotte area, I just think the roads are going to be mainly wet because the ground's warm. And you can see we still got a long ways to go. So it's still kind of a wait and see mode. This is not a huge storm, but if you do live in areas north and west of Charlotte and north and west of Interstate 40 in this area, be prepared for some icing. I would definitely be prepared for at least a 1/4 inch of ice, that this might transition to more of an ice threat than any kind of snow threat. I'll post another update this afternoon, and we'll post frequent little updates as much as we can. Have a great Saturday.